Football OB 413 Stoke.
108 edited copy.
Beneath the magnificent floodlights of Anfield, a game of considerable significance at the top of the First Division. Liverpool, who are 6th, against Derby County, who are 2nd. Both of them anxious to maintain touch with Manchester United, 5 points clear in the lead. The Liverpool lineup today shows one change from last week. Brian Hall comes back after missing the last 9 games, and so Phil Bursma reverts to the number 12 shirt. A side that has been doing very well lately in defence, only 1 goal conceded in the 4 games that they've been without Larry Lloyd, their regular centre-half. And so a good deal of credit, I suppose, must go to Ian Ross, who has deputised for him in the number 5 shirt. A very versatile player, making his 16th first-team appearance this season today. The Derby side, after all their problems about fitness tests, remember they had a tough Texaco Cup game on Wednesday night against Newcastle that went to extra time. 5 players had fitness tests this morning, and the only missing player, in fact, is Robson. A reshuffle in the defence sees Todd move to number 2, and Terry Hennessy comes in the number 4 shirt. This a side of many talents, stemming a great deal of the time their success from little Archie Gemmell in the number 8 shirt, the former Preston player who began his career with St Mirren, and since he went to Derby in September last year has simply gone from strength to strength, now has 3 caps for Scotland. And opponents today are 2 England colleagues with an interesting record. On the left there, Emlyn Hughes, 13 caps for England and never on the losing side, 9 wins and 4 draws. And on the right for Derby County, Roy McFarland, who's played 7 times for England, and all those matches have been won. The referee is Mr. Howell. He comes from North Shields, and once we've had the toss, we shall be underway. And Liverpool having won the toss, it's Derby County in the white shirts who get us underway. Curiously, a game between 2 teams who like to put the emphasis on attack, and yet sides who really have specialised lately in not giving goals away. Derby with the best defensive record in the First Division, Liverpool with only 1 goal against in the last 4 games. Here, wearing number 2, Chris Lawler for Liverpool, leaving the throw for Tommy Smith. Keegan shut in on the line, McFarland. Hinton finding Hector, and O'Hare going up ahead of him. Well cut out by Hall. Flag for offside against either Keegan or Whittam. They were both very close to the line. Number 10 there, Jack Whittam. So it's McFarland to take the free kick for Derby. Lawler's header, back again to McFarland. Webster's back heel, Hinton to McGovern, and one for Emlyn Hughes. McFarland, McGovern, now Webster. And Hector is away with O'Hare in the middle, and Gemmell streaking across to the back of the box. He'd got in too far. Callahan. Quite the speed for it. Hinton touched off his toe by Keegan, and this is Ross. Keegan. Good work by Keegan. Todd, McGovern and Alan Durbin. Lawler won that well against two men, and a good break now. 4 against 4, and Lawler tried to do a little too much. Hector. Good clean tackle by Hughes, helped by Hall. Callahan. Steve Highway, first touch of the ball for him. Lindsay. The responses of this packed Anfield crowd indicating how aware the spectators are of the importance of this game. Halfway through the season at the end of this match. No penalty against Hennessy for that challenge. Hennessy's header, McGovern helping it on, bouncing awkwardly for Hughes, and now Durbin breaking, O'Hare offside. John O'Hare just a little bit caught there, knew he was stranded, tried to get back, didn't quite make it. Alec Lindsay to take this free kick. No trouble there for Colin Bolton. Lindsay, who shares with Terry Hennessy the unusual distinction of being the only players in this game, apart from the goalkeepers, who haven't scored this season. And there is the Derby goalkeeper, Colin Bolton. 50 consecutive matches in the Derby goal. Smith, a good header. Hall for Highway to chase. Ten minutes gone, and most of the initiative so far with Derby. Liverpool always looking for those quick strikes when they are so dangerous. Whittam. There's a nasty deflection, it's gone for a corner, that was what the referee's signal was for. Came off McFarland, the first corner of the game. And Highway going out to take it. Roy McFarland, who is really holding that back line together for Derby. Highway with the corner. Keegan going to the near post. Durbin. Highway nearly dispossessed him. Hughes. Good tackle by Hughes, wanting the throw and being given it. It'll be a free kick to Liverpool. A little lecture from Mr. Howell. Just keep it cool. Lindsay, number 3, for Lawler's head, and finding it, helped away by McGovern, and Hector chasing. Ross. Smith. Callahan. Lawler still well upfield. Callahan again. And this time Whittam nodding it down for Lawler. McFarland did well to get in then. Gemmell. Nice calm work out of defence by Derby. O'Hare. Hector. A McGovern was hit after he parted with the ball by Smith. It wasn't that much late, but it was late enough to deserve its ticking off. To Webster. O'Hare. Ball slipping it short for Whittam. That really wasn't a very good ball from Jack Whittam. McFarland. Keegan taking it off his toe. McGovern. Todd. Hennessy. Dangerous. Durban. Hector. And O'Hare was on the other side of Smith. Hall's long ball for Whittam to chase, and he's onside. He's got the touch. There's the long ball. Whittam now in an absolute death or glory chase. He gets the first touch and then the header, and that's 1-0, and a happy celebration for Jack Whittam, 25 years old last Wednesday, his third goal of the season. Gemmell to Hector, onside. Clement showing how it's done. McFarland for Hennessy. Nice little touch on for Todd. Everybody backing away, letting Todd come on. Durban. Wasted ball. Hall to Keegan. Liverpool by no means getting everything right up front. McFarland to Gemmell. Hinton waiting out on the far touchline, but nobody knew he was there. McFarland, who does, can't quite make the angle. Hector, and now Hinton. That's the way he likes them. Just hit too deep for O'Hare, pursued to the line by Lindsay, and he's beaten him. Tried to do it once too often. Whittam trying his luck down the left against Hennessy and succeeding. Hennessy, Gemmell, Callahan. Great reward for persistence there. Hughes, letting in O'Hare. Hector. Durban is in the middle. This is O'Hare in possession. Hinton is wide out on the left, and Lindsay makes the tackle that tells. Smith, Highway, and Smith again. That was the right pass. Webster with him. He nearly squeezed it in. He found the right trajectory to get it over Bolton, but he just missed the far post. So unlucky there. Derby vulnerable to that quick counter-strike. Hughes. McGovern. Lawler. Steve Highway. Keegan losing it to Todd. Hennessy. McGovern. Hinton. Hector with two men at the back of the penalty area, but no opportunity to cross. Gemmell. Ball. Just couldn't resist the temptation as it bobbed there under his hand. Hall. The crowd angry that Liverpool were not given the throw. McFarland. Gemmell. Hector waiting on the right touchline. And Hinton out there on the left. No, it's not Hinton. This is Hinton. McGovern. Looks as though Hinton may have got his corner. Yes, he has. Only the second Derby corner. We're coming towards the end of the first half. Two men on the line, O'Hare and Durbin. And Hennessy there, Hector. And a goal by O'Hare. Really only needed a touch. It all begins with this corner from Hinton. Hennessy gets ahead to it, and it comes right out to Hector, who drives it hard, and O'Hare just cannons it into the net. 1-1, and 3 minutes to go to half-time. It's John O'Hare's 11th goal of the season. And so we're back where we began. Hector. Smith. Foul given against Lawler. Referee holding up play to have a word with somebody, I think with Tommy Smith. I don't know what that was about, presumably something that Smith said. O'Hare coming to meet it. Got away by Ross. Good work by Keegan, wrong-footing Hennessy. Todd back to Bolton. Lawler, handball by McGovern, but allowed to go on. Highway. Hughes. Liverpool have now played all the Derby side back into the game after that break by Highway. Keegan is free. One for Whittam, couldn't make it. Bolton a good catch. Smith to Ross. Hughes. Lawler. McFarland. Durban. Good interception by Ross. How well he's playing. We're now in injury time as Whittam breaks and scores! On the stroke of half-time, Jack Whittam gets his second goal of the game. This quick break by Ross, and then the telling through ball taken on his chest by Whittam, and what a cracking finish. 2-1 then, and again Liverpool lead. Lindsay. Todd, McFarland, and the half-time whistle, and the end of a very good half indeed. A game that has really looked like a match between two teams at the top of the First Division. And Liverpool just about on edge, reserving their 2-1 lead. O'Hare there, the scorer of the goal that brought Derby back into the game, but Jack Whittam, the hero for Liverpool, with his 2 goals in the 14th and the 45th minutes. If that was a foretaste of what's to come in the second 45 minutes, then we really have a game of football on our hands. The half-time score, Liverpool 2, Derby County 1.
14 minutes 50 seconds and 14 minutes 52 seconds. After the game, don't forget one.
So away we go in the second half, with Derby having fought back into the game 3 minutes before the interval, now back where they were, trailing by a goal. A determined run down that left touchline by Steve Highway. Whittam with the throw to Lindsay. Derby, after making a good start to the season, have struggled a bit away from home. Lost 3 of their last 4 away games. Still loose. McFarland gets it away as far as Hughes. Highway. Hector. Wild tackle by Lindsay. No foul given. Still Lindsay. And Keegan coming in, and Whittam was there. Goalkeeper missed his punch. And the referee checks his stopwatch as he calls on the Derby trainer to have a look at the injured player, Kevin Hector. Bolton must have been a bit pleased to see that one go over. Came out for the punch, found that Jack Whittam's head had beaten him to it. John McGovern. 3 goals this season, 2 in the league and 1 in the Texaco Cup. Kevin Hector now okay again. We start with a goal kick. Ball, and on for Whittam. Keegan in the middle, and he's beaten McFarlane, got the cross in. And McFarlane, having started this game so well, is really being given a match by Jack Whittam. Hall with the corner. Too high for Lawler. Left for Hughes. Hall, such a tiny figure against the Kop. Callaghan. Touch on by Durban to Hector. Callaghan. Ross, one of the successes of the first half. Smith. Hall. Lawler. Liverpool really beginning to play it around a bit. This is Gemmell. McGovern. O'Hare just checking to see where the goal is, and he's now found Hector. There's Todd up there in support. O'Hare. Smith hasn't got it away. Hinton. And Smith gets his body in the way, so it's a corner. Alan Hinton. O'Hare in the middle of the goal mouth there, wearing 9. Kevin Keegan back beside Ross there. Hall in the front of the picture. Good header and a touch, and it's in! John O'Hare gets his second goal of the game. So again, John O'Hare puts Derby County level with his 12th goal of the season. And again it comes from a corner taken by Alan Hinton. McFarlane nods it across, fingertips from Clements, and then O'Hare the score. So here we are at 2-2, and again everything to play for. Callaghan. Hall. Goal kick. 5 minutes of the second half gone. Derby back on terms. Tom. Hector leaving it for him, but staying available for a pass. Also there Durban, now Hector. Good shot to the near post. Good positioning by Clements. Highway. Hughes. Whittam under it, McFarlane there, Callaghan just couldn't bundle his way into a shooting position. The Kop urging Liverpool forward. Smith, Lawler, Hall on the touchline ahead of him. Couldn't sell the dummy to Gemmell. He's in the trade himself. A little bit too casual by Derby at the back there, but they've got the throw in. McFarlane wanting something a bit more positive from his fellow defenders. O'Hare, good work. Nice play by Derby, but spoilt by McGovern's final pass. to Smith. Hall. Keegan in pursuit, dropped beautifully for him, and he's wrong-footed McFarlane and brought Highway into the move. Looked as though he was obstructed, he's got it over, and that's Whitham's hat-trick! Begins with that pass from Keegan to Highway. Highway now gets the ball over, and it's nothing at all for Jack Whitham to put the ball into the net for the first Liverpool hat-trick since Alan Evans got one against Bayern Munich in March. And a good save by Clements. Derby hitting back straight away. Whistle anyway, a free kick for Liverpool. And in actual terms of play, 4 goals have come in 11 minutes, divided by half-time, of course. Twice Derby have shown that they have the resilience to get back in the game. Liverpool will not relax. Gemmell forcing it through to Hector. Hughes to the rescue, and now Smith. Webster back to Bolton. To Liverpool. And the Cop delivering their signature tune. As Smith pushes Liverpool forward again. McFarlane rescues Derby. Hinton's header for Gemmell. Gemmell still going on, loses it in the end, but Lawler is down, holding his leg. Keegan. Really given Todd a testing. Todd's taken a knock in the face. Lawler also is down, and we're in for a pause now while the respective trainers do their work. That's Lawler being treated. And over the other side, Todd also in some trouble. Got a knock in the face from Keegan, I think. Cop quiet for the moment, but buzzing with conversation, in particular, I'm sure, about Jack Whitham's hat-trick. There's the hero of the hour. 25 years old last Wednesday. Today, a hat-trick against the runners-up in the First Division. So we're ready to restart, but we're still missing Colin Todd. No substitute on yet for Todd, but he's been walked around towards the dressing room. Highway. Keegan! Keegan didn't really need to be quite that ambitious, and his right foot might have served him better than his left there. It's like a nosebleed for Colin Todd. Got a substitute waiting to come on for Derby County, wearing 12, Jim Walker, who's playing his first league game of the season, made 2 appearances in the Texaco Cup, and indeed has scored 2 goals in that competition. O'Hare. Walker, not a newcomer to league football, he's played a couple of dozen games in the league side. Ross looking for Clements and thinking better of it, finding Lindsay. Gemmel's header, Lindsay. Keegan with Hennessy there to mark him. McFarlane. McGovern. Archie Gemmell. Just let the ball run a yard, and that was enough. Whittam, can he get it onto his right foot? Still not out of play. McGovern, tackled by Hughes, but the ball's loose for Durban. McFarlane. Durban again. Gemmell. Callahan, little Trojan of a worker, made his 500th game for Liverpool last week and shows just as much enthusiasm now as he did in his first. One can suspect Liverpool passing the time a bit here. They don't seem to be in any great hurry with their free kicks and throw-ins. And now Hall. Nice little touch for him from Highway, and on to Whittam, free on the right. Made the angle, unselfishly for Keegan. Highway, and a good save by Bolton. A poor finish to a good move that pulled Derby every way. Brian Clough, the man who's been busy telling us that Derby are not good enough to win the championship. McGovern flinging a long one forward that misses out all his front runners. Liverpool now defying Derby to come and get it. Farland under it. Walker a header that gives the ball away. Hughes to Whittam. Nobody in the middle. Keegan going there now. Whittam just passing the time, and eventually McFarlane brings him down. And we are now in injury time. Game that's had quite a lot of infringements has been firmly, quite tolerantly refereed by Mr. Howell. Hurry up, he says. Really extraordinary to see Liverpool wasting time like this, because it only gets added on. Hinton and Highway for a ball together, and Highway wins it. And again, but not the third time, McFarlane so secure in the tackle. Hector. taking it away from Ross, but Ross sticking with him, and in comes Smith. Callahan stroking it on to Keegan. Can he go one side and the ball the other? Webster too smart. McFarland. Gemmell. McGovern. But Derby not making progress. Hall, Lindsay. Up the line for Whittle to chase. Bolton in two minds, but McFarland rescues him. Hennessy. Ross. Just content to bang it into the stand, and the right thing to do at this stage. 2 minutes beyond the 45 we are. Durban for O'Hare. That was dangerous, and it was Smith who saved the day. Hennessy helping it on with a scoop. Clement's in no hurry and telling O'Hare so. And McFarland now, just a shade weary as he doubles back. I think knowing that the cause is lost. Some frantic and anxious whistles coming from the Kop, and added to them now is the whistle of Mr. Howell, and the game ends in victory for Liverpool, and a fine victory too, stretching their unbeaten league record at Anfield to 33 games, and there is the man responsible with a hat-trick that he won't forget in a hurry. 44,601 the gate, and thrilled they must have been by a splendid game of football that ended in disappointment for Derby County, and in particular for John O'Hare, scorer of 2 goals, but ending on the losing side. So now Liverpool go in to see how the other results have worked out, having themselves given notice that they still consider themselves in with a chance in this First Division battle. Final score, Liverpool 3, Derby County 2. Well, certainly a fine performance by Liverpool, and with Tottenham and then Leeds, the next visitors to Anfield, it's clear that a lot could happen here in the next few weeks that could be significant in the First Division race. But certainly nothing really more could happen that could cheer the Anfield fans more than that hat-trick by Jack Whittam. Jack, congratulations, a fine performance today.
Thank you.
How long since you last had a hat-trick?
In First Division,
Yeah?
when we beat Manchester United 5-4 at Hillsborough, scored 4.
You certainly seem to have this sort of knack, because you got a fair number of goals when you were with Wednesday, didn't you?
Yes, I got a lot of goals when I was with Wednesday, but a lot of people used to say that all I did was score and I didn't contribute anything else to the game. I thought it was a little unfair, but since I've been at Liverpool, I think I now contribute a lot more, sort of harrying defenders and this sort of thing.
It seemed as though that first goal today really set you up, but it was absolutely touch and go, wasn't it?
It was a race between myself and the goalkeeper, and I don't know whether he slowed a little bit. I just got a flick, tried to flick it over his body as he came out, and it touched his body, went up in the air, and then it was a simple job just to nod it over the line.
What did you think of Derby County?
I thought the best side I've seen this season, they've been the best side I've seen for a couple of seasons, just on TV. I was only saying last week watching them on TV that they're fabulous. I think they're a fabulous side, and if we can beat Derby County, I think we beat them more convincingly than 1 goal, actually. And I think if we can do this and play as well as this, we can beat nearly every team just as convincingly.
Of course, you've been seeing quite a lot of your First Division football on the telly. You must be pleased to be in the side and going so well.
I am, yes. It's a bit of a sickening to be out of the First Division so long. There's a lot of people doubted whether I've got the ability to play for a top-class team. People said that playing with Sheffield Wednesday, I was in a poor side, and that's how I kept my place. But in a good team, I wouldn't do so well, and it seems as though they were right for a year or the last 18 months. But I want to do well from any position you care to think of for personal pride to prove to people that I can play in the First Division.
Certainly looks as though you haven't lost a scoring knack. Anyway, congratulations, Jack. Thank you very much. Well, now we go from Anfield to look at our second match, which was the top of the table game, Manchester United away to Stoke City. The pictures come from ATV. Your commentator is Hugh Johns.
Best, the flick on, aiming for Gowling. That looked like foot up. Nothing given. Mahoney, robbed by Gowling. Dennis Law. Banks chasing Best. Best chasing Banks. Ritchie. Tumbled down by Steve James. That's a foul. Manchester United losing their cool a bit with the big, tall John Ritchie. A couple of men will be looking for him as this ball is hoisted up into the box. The referee knew he's trotting down to that end to keep an eye on things. Here's Paychick then with the free kick. That was Blore going up. Morgan coming out for United. Being chased by Easton. Marsh is in front. Morgan still there. Going well, and finally the two men conspired to beat him. Easton coming out, couldn't control it. Morgan quickly for Burns. 25 minutes gone, no score. As Willie Morgan takes it on for Manchester United. Morgan still there, the cross. Dennis Law. Wonderful piece of acrobatics then by the fair-haired king of Manchester United. John Mahoney. This is Paychick. The action really flowing from one end to the other. Paychick still there, taking on Gowling, couldn't get past him. Terry Conroy. This is John Ritchie getting in behind that United defence, winning himself the corner kick of Tommy O'Neill. Corner on the left side, and nobody seems to be eager to take it. Finally, I think it's going to be Terry Conroy. That's Ritchie, and it's got to be in. We're only just saying that it was the two big men who might cause the trouble at the corner kick, and exactly that happened. Conroy swings the corner over. Ritchie gets ahead to it on the far post. Blore puts the pressure on them in the box, and it was little John Mahoney who gets the final touch to put Stoke in front. So Manchester United 1-0 down. Nothing new for them. They've had a lot of goals scored against them this season. On the other hand, they have scored a lot of goals themselves. In fact, in 8 games this season, United have had 2 or more goals scored against them, but remember, they've still only lost 2 matches out of the 20 league games they've played, so this game is by no means over. James aiming a long one. Bernard in. Gowling. Shelton going in. Morgan now for Manchester United. Dobing breaking out for Stoke. Conroy's offside. Terry Conroy caught offside. Conroy, the guy whose corner kick set up the goal. Frankie Burns, number 3. And Law's looking for it, and he scored! Oh, what a beautiful goal from Dennis Law! It's 1-1, and Dennis Law, the happiest man on this ground at the moment. The most innocent-looking cross from Frankie Burns. And Dennis Law, the king, getting right on the end of it, keeping his run going. 28 minutes of the game gone, and it's 1-1.
Well, there it was, 1-1 at half-time and 1-1 the final score, and a very useful point that I'm sure Manchester United will be well pleased with. But with Manchester City winning, They're back on their heels. Liverpool coming through. Really looks as though it's all going to happen during the second half of this season. We hope you'll join us as we move into the second half next Sunday afternoon, 5 to 2. Make that a date. Till then, goodbye.